Hey guys, how's it going? So we got Repel the Rifts Demo over here. Looks really cool. I'm a big fan of Into the Breach. Looks very similar to that. Repel the Rifts is a roguelike tower defense game where you lead a commander through an alien world, uncovering new terrain each wave, crafting powerful upgrades and constructing defenses to hold back the chaos. So let's see what it's all about. Start a new game here. So we can choose our difficulty over here. I think for now I'll just stick to the commander over here. We have a new expedition, the mechanic, starting towers, vanguard, sentinel, cryo. So the vanguard is a tower with strong attacks, great against high HP enemies, single targeting. The sentinel tower with explosive attacks, great against hordes, single targeting. And cryo is going to be effect on hit, frostbite. Demons movement speeds reduced by 12% for 5 seconds. And a tower with attacks that slow enemies on hit. We also have some skills here. We can summon poly, deploys poly, an adaptive tower that copies its neighbors on hit effects and deals 20% of their combined damage. Power surge, increase the damage of all towers within 5x5 area by 35%. Augment damage, permanently increase the tower's base damage by 20%. And augment speed, permanently increase a tower's base rate of fire by 10%. Some other characters here, not available in the demo. Okay, commander deployment to Sagan 11B sector is complete. Systems are active. Initial scan shows significant corruption. Your primary directive is to locate and neutralize the source. Utilize a standard issue vector on unit to expand your search perimeter. So we'll survey a new area. You must now establish defenses for the coming night. Access the deployment panel to begin construction. Alright, so we got each of those towers here. Let's go for the first one. You may begin the night phase when ready. So we can just go into the night phase there. Commander use of combat abilities have been authorized. They cost energy to use and you will regain some each day. So there's our energy bar over there. Doing good. We can also use our skills over here. But we're still good for now. So these are implings we're dealing with here. Okay. Day 2. This is the expedition timeline over here. Use it to review upcoming daytime events and the demons you will face each night. This timeline contains critical data. Plan your defenses. Right, so day 2, stand your ground. Night 2, we're gonna get the watches. Actually, we can actually look ahead here as well. You know, you got more fiends coming on night 3 there. All rewards are increasing. Hounds, 24 hounds coming on night 4. More fiends coming on there, night 5, and then lurker finally at night 6. So we can tell by the number of enemies coming what kind of tower we want to place down. Do we want to place down more AoE or single targeting? I think we'll go for a sentinel as well for those hordes. Questionable placing there. So yeah, we got 22 of these guys to deal with. Day 3 we gotta do a survey. Okay, we gotta survey a new area here. Select any tower to examine its details. You can level up this tower to improve its performance, salvage it, resources, or adjust targeting priority. That's cool. We can level this one up. You can target the first, the closest, furthest, lowest HP, highest HP. Let's just level this guy up. We're going to the next night, see what's going on. Yeah, so we definitely need some more splash damage here. Because our Vanguard's not doing much. Daybreak. HQ authorized additional power schematics for your consideration. Select one to add to your deployment roster. Additional tower schematics will become available at later stages of the expedition. Okay, we got the heater surge and the lancer here. So the heater is a tower that burns all enemies in front of it with searing flames. I like the sound of that. Damage type is energy. And range is 1. Ignited. You can also ignite enemies. What's the surge? A long range tower that attacks with lightning. Is single targeting. And then we have the lancer. Railgun tower that fires piercing projectiles through all enemies in a straight line. I think we're gonna go for the heater. We test that guy out, so night 4. Night 4 we're dealing with hounds over here. I'm gonna put that close to the enemies. And we see what we're dealing with here. Definitely not doing much for us here. I mostly got this guy for maybe night 7, where we're dealing with so many enemies. Let's see how we do. We're gonna have to power us up here. Okay, survey a new area. We've got a market open here. Connection to upgrades market is now authorized. Access is available via base camp or the command hub. So I think we're gonna go for fuel injector mod. We can upgrade the heater's rate of fire by 7%. We will increase our energy regeneration as well. Upgrades market is accessible exclusively during the day. Okay, so we're moving this way now. And next up we're gonna deal with the fiends. Got lots of HP. So we want to have something with single target damage. Let's just test out the cryo and see if we can slow down our enemies. Let's call in the night. Okay, so we are slowing them down a little bit. Some fire ignite damage as well. If need be, we can augment our damage a little bit. I think we're good for now. I was starting to creep through a little bit there. Eight more left. Yeah, we got this. Some of them getting through there, they're all dying to the burn damage also. I guess we also gotta check the range on these towers as well. Alright, so we made it to day 6. An identified artifact detected following hostile engagement. We can choose an artifact here. I do like the toxic frog over here whenever a damage over time buff is applied. So we are applying ignite to the enemies. You also apply neurotoxin to the enemies, and it's going to decrease their movement speed 2% for 3 seconds, and you can stack that 30 times. Elite demons appear every 5 nights. They're guaranteed to drop an artifact upon defeat. Okay, next up we got the lurkers coming in here. 35 of them. A little bit chunky, and there's quite a lot of them. It's just for the sake of learning and experimenting, we're just gonna drop down whatever towers we can here. So the Sentinel, we do have one of each though. I think I do want to get another Vanguard here as well. And then I guess we also have to keep track of the range of these guys when you're planning how you're building these. And then why don't we upgrade our cryo tower here, which is going to increase damage there, but most importantly we can decrease their movement speed extra 2%. And we just see what happens. Okay, yeah, they're coming in. Yeah, so now we're really getting most value for our heater here. It's placed in a good position there. I guess it's a nice combo if you can slow them down and apply the fire damage to them. Okay. Right, so we can survey left or right side. Let's go right side. Keep it organized. We have a chance, 65% chance to get a common artifact. Okay, diamond drills at the end of every 3 nights gain 120 ore. Upgrades for the market discount there, 10%. And 3 free market rerolls per day. We're gonna go for diamond drills. Right. I think I would like to get another one of these sentinels. It's doing some good work. Maybe we can upgrade. Not enough. Next up we got gel, 70 of these guys. So they're coming from those 2 portals, those 2 rifts on that side there. But they're all funneling through here towards the heater anyway, so it's good. Yeah, so our mechanic over there, he can unlock advanced upgrade protocols allowing the Vanguard, Sentinel and the Cryo towers to be leveled to level 4. You can even choose his targeting. You can even speed this up as well. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. Okay, and you know, I think we're doing so good. Do we even need to add anything more? Next up we have Scourge. These guys have energy shields that prevents debuffs. 40 of these. Huh. So no ignite. No slowing down. Why don't we just see how we're gonna do against these guys with no upgrades? Yeah, still got this. Yeah, we're gonna need to upgrade. Some damage there. We got lots of energy. They are breaking through. So this is really hitting us hard. Down to almost 500 HP there. Yeah, the shields was tough one. Okay, looks like we lost command a critical damage deck. A single use shield has been deployed that will be stable for 10 seconds. Mission failed. Okay. So that's where we lost, by the shields. Okay, we're on a new map now. Okay, your directive, locate, and okay, so the same objective. Okay, so we can go through this one more quickly. Now we can just plan. So I guess you got to plan your towers with this roadmap here. We have 24 implings. I think we could go for a tower with spread damage, like the Sentinel. We can't place them on those tiles. It's also got good range. And then we try to upgrade this guy. It's quite a high level. We can speed this up now. Okay. Right, and then how about a single targeting tower, or do we just go for another knight, see if we can make it? Knight 2 we have 22 watches, got more, 60 HP. How much is he dealing? 28, that's not gonna be enough. So we're gonna need to get a Vanguard as well. I think. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, but Yeah, so we don't really have the damage with this Sentinel. Okay, and then Night 3, we have Fiend King. 70 of these guys. Not enough to level up though, unfortunately. We're gonna survey a new area. I would like to apply slow to enemies around about here. I think for now though, we'll just go into the night. We just slow this down. We'll just see if they're gonna break through. Yeah, and we'll increase our rate of fire if we see that they're starting to get through. That's fine. Actually went out of range there, it's just not good. We can't actually save him if once they get through there. Right, so we can get a new tower. The Ionizer, AoE tower, Nova Blast and Ionizing debuff. Quite expensive one. Does energy damage and deals 100% increased damage to energy shields with piercing as well. No, I'm just reading the description there of the different types of damage. This one's just energy damage, not piercing damage. I would like to have this tower now, because we were struggling with the shields in the previous mission. You got the Surge tower here as well. Long range tower that attacks with lightning. And also does energy damage though. So we can choose either one of these, I think. And then we have the Blockade tower that builds barricades which prevents the enemies from advancing. That sounds cool as well. Blockade has 200 HP. So let's go for the long range tower. This one is single targeting though. So maybe the AoE is gonna be better with the ionizing tower. So firstly, I think we first want to get rid of the enemy shields. So we should put this guy up ahead. And we still don't have enough for upgrades. We could upgrade the Vanguard, but I want to upgrade the Sentinel. "24 hounds. And they're getting through. See, once they get through there, then they're kind of out of range. Yeah, they're just completely out of range, so we need to fix that. So yeah, let's see. It's that one tile there. Okay, the market's open. Increase the splash radius for the Sentinel or the damage. I think we'll go for the damage. Anomaly bonus. So, we need to protect this guy better, either I build another tower back here, which is not a bad idea as well. I think it would be better if I had a single target tower back here to protect this guy. We're gonna upgrade our sentinel. Okay, what do we have here? Glint shards. Summons minions. But now that this sentinel's upgraded, we're doing much better with the AoE attacks. Hard to see what the ionizing tower is actually doing. Okay, that was better. Okay, we got our artifact scope. Critical hit damage is increased 50%. We'll do that, the scope. And is that just gonna apply to everything? Well, just looking at what we have next, lurkers next. And the gloomings. Oh, these ones are scary. I'm actually gonna try my best to upgrade the sentinel to level 3 again. First, we're gonna place down a cryo to slow down the enemies over here. Now that they're so slow, it's like shooting fish in a barrel there. This is not placed in the best positioning. It should have been around there. Okay, we're gonna survey this side. Does it make sense to survey this side? I mean, tactically, which side are they gonna come from? They're gonna come around this way. They're not gonna go that way, are they? If they are, then that's bad. Yeah, but I think they'll just follow the path. So we can upgrade you now, increase your damage. We can increase the radius of our sentinel even more. Do that. Yeah, here they come. And these guys are a little too quick for us. Are they actually getting through though? That looks like we're good. Made it to day 8. So, next up we got the Scourge. 40 of these guys. These guys have energy shields as well. And then after that, the Hell Skulls. 160 of these guys with energy shields also. And then we have these hunters who can teleport. Things are getting wild now. Runner with speed. It's like just getting way harder. Skulk, 150 of those. We're gonna need more towers, I think. So... yeah, we're gonna need more sentinels. Then also another ionizer maybe to deal with these shields. And we just see what happens. Okay, so we are dealing with those shields. A little bit there. So far so good. I think it's good we have 2 ionizers here. Now we're dealing with 160 enemies coming through there. Got anomaly bonuses as well here. So if anything, I maybe want to just upgrade our other sentinel as well. All these massive amounts of enemies coming through here. Maybe something at the market. Increase the fire rate of all towers by 8%. Yes. Bonus ore. But this ionize is doing good work there. Good position there. Not as bad as I thought. These skulls. So there's gonna be a ton of them, 160 of them. We're gonna have to speed this up. Okay. Day 10. Next up we have hunters who can teleport. That's not great. So maybe we should start upgrading our final defense here. This vanguard at the back. And I'll make his target the closest enemy. We can level him up. Market. We can increase sentinel damage. Increase the rate of fire of all towers by 5%. Take both of those. We haven't even been using our skills much. Okay, yeah, these guys come. Let me just slow this down. How does their teleporting work? Okay, so they can only teleport ahead of themselves. They can't teleport from year to year, for example. It's basically like they're speeding themselves up. Some of them are getting through there. I think we're fine. Good stuff. Day 11. Wasn't expecting to make it this far. We can keep surveying. We go this side. Okay. Artifact. Increase DOT. Not really want that. Every 150 tower attacks you gain bonus damage. So what do we need? What are we lacking here? Maybe just upgrades. Upgrade what we already have. We can have 2 level 3 sentinels, I think. But let's just check what's coming up next. Skipper has runner speeds up as he travels along the path. That's kind of scary. So let's just increase our single target damage then. Vanguard will upgrade. So both of them are on level 2 now. Even the cryo, we could slow down enemies even more. Like those runners. If we can actually afford another cryo, that's going to be good. They are coming from this path, so we can create a choke point here with the ice. Okay. These are the runners. Pretty fast. Yeah, they're getting through, so we're gonna have to increase our damage. Rate of fire. Took quite a hit, yeah. We did take quite a hit. Crusher, punishing tower that crushes enemies with powerful punches. Directional targeting. Is kinetic damage, refinery. Blockade sounds good actually. Let's go for the blockade. I just think that this is what we're going to be needing more. So these anomaly bonuses, should I build on them to get the bonus? Okay, yeah. So you get the bonus when you build on it. I'm not sure how this blockade is going to work. Is it actually in the middle there? Let's get another bonus there. Then let's start building more things on these. Another Vanguard maybe? 2 Vanguards there. We got lots of bonuses now. We're dealing with skulls. And so we can block the enemies there. Really cool. We are blocking them, but we're not damaging them in that area, so it's not the best block there. Unless we can build another tower that can damage these enemies. Blocking over there would be ideal. Okay, next we have serpents. They got lots of HP. We've got to survey. Let's survey the area where we have this nice block. I'd like to build something here. Increase our fire rate. So maybe we go for another sentinel here with high fire rate. And then I want to create a blockade over there in front of him. And let's just see what's going on in the market. We increase Vanguard's damage by 9. And the ionizer's rate of fire. Okay. Here comes these serpents. Beefy guys. They're all breaking through there. Wow. Let's slow this down. Oh, you can actually pause. So, yeah, they're breaking through fast now once they got through that blockade. And maybe what we can do is increase the fire rate of our big guy over here. You do actually have to unpause to do it. Okay, so augments are permanent. We'll augment you. Increase the damage of our towers there. So the blockade is helping us there. I think it should be fine then. Is there anything we can improve though? Like maybe we could have another... Like an area where they're all passing by is definitely this over here. So if you could have another cryo tower there, you can slow them down even more there. Even over here. I think we should just be upgrading. Increase fire rate, increase blockades, HP, stick it all. Next we have the Conjurer. Has Overlord so it can summon minions, armor. And the Hell Skull is also coming. They're quite slow, yeah. And if they do get through, we do have the blockade. Last line of defense there. Got 30% damage increase here. It's not bad. Are we dealing with shielded enemies? Yes, so I think we're gonna get another ionizer over there. And our blockades. Actually, this blockade over here we can upgrade. So we have tons of these Cinder Skulls. 200. Yeah, we're gonna struggle here with these shields. Good thing I got that ionizer. The ionizer doesn't really work that fast. I mean, look at the little... I'm honestly not sure what these ionizers are doing, but I think we're fine here. And we keep going. New artifact. I'm just gonna upgrade things now. And our cryo tower there. Upgrade that. Let's go. Wow. What are these things? Spores, 240 of them. They do have HP regen too. You can actually see the ionization on them. You select the unit. Okay, we're at day 17. Okay, we have space here to build more things too. A nice AoE tower would be nice. We'll give you an upgrade immediately. Yeah, so these upgrades I keep buying in the market, yeah. If I lock them, are these like temporary or are they permanent? Not quite sure there. Hey, so what are these? Pylons. They got big shields. Quite slow though. But they do speed up a little. Getting through there. Blockades at half HP, we're good. So I was looking at the market's upgrades that you buy, like where do you actually see where these upgrades are, and if you click on a unit then it will show you the buffs, so it's actually only listed there. So we can see we've increased Sentinel's rate of fire 10% for 0 seconds. Interesting. And then another 10% there, critical rate increase there. And for vanguards we have critical rate increase as well. Yeah, so you can see all those buffs over there. Okay, so why don't we just upgrade more things? Playing with shards now. Big shields these guys have. Yeah, I think we'll just keep going until we finally lose. We'll be dealing with these guys as well. We focus most of our forces over here. I guess I should be building and just collecting the rewards as we go along as well. Oh, I misplaced that one. It's a bit of a waste. You can't actually build on there. I've got a monolith here. Excavate that. We can make the we can decrease the enemy's armor there by 5. I do want to upgrade Sentinel there. Just keep going, see how far we can go. Mites, 150, 144 of these. Blockade's going down. I think we can upgrade that blockade. We can get a heater again, refinery. Overwatch, powerful tower that marks enemies inside its range. Marked enemies take more damage from all sources. 8% damage. Let me put him over there. I want to upgrade this blockade. Increase damage of all towers, sentinel damage. Let's go. What are these? Prisms. Wow, look at that HP, 1200. I think we have a good formation so far. I think we could make it even more obnoxious if we can upgrade these cryo towers. I think these 3 cryo towers here are really slowing down the enemy. Maybe some funnel in there. New artifact. Upgrade purchases have 25% chance to grant a second free copy. Huh. So we'll upgrade you. Sentinel over there. Grease splash. The observers. Temporarily disables the tower that kills it. I think this is gonna be our end, right? Our barricade is going down. We just made it. Those guys are scary. Okay. That was pretty scary. It kind of means you need to have more towers then. Because if you invest all of your energy in just a few towers and they get disabled, it spells bad news. So even if you have a few weaker towers, does that make any sense? Not sure if that's actually gonna make a difference. Let's get more blockades going. Stalkers next. Teleport. Yeah, so this is, we're doing quite well. So this is commander mode, I guess. If you go at higher difficulties, we're not going to get away with all this inefficiencies, right? But for now, figuring out the game has been good. We should upgrade some of these blockades maybe, or maybe... I want to upgrade the sentinels. It does cost a lot of money though. $280 ashlings. So we'll rather just upgrade this sentinel then. And the vanguards. Right, we're almost towards the end actually. Guess that's gonna be the real test. Okay, so we got void shards. Got those shields, and finally this archdemon. Maybe we'll upgrade our ionizers then. Light work. Okay, final one. So for the final stage, we upgrade our central towers here. Vanguard level 3 there. 2 of these. Bring it. See how this goes. So there's multiples of these guys. 24 of them. They can summon other units. So far so good. Well, you know, we might as well just start upgrading things. Yeah. Ah. Looks like they've broken through. He's got that shield for 10 seconds. And then he's wiped. That was fun though. I enjoyed it. A lot of fun. I think all of the upgrades that we had to make were starting to get a little much though. A little hard to keep track of them. It is a bit tedious upgrading every turn in the marketplace. So if that was just a little bit more, like simplified, maybe buying less upgrades, but they're more expensive and they're more impactful. Instead of every turn you're clicking, upgrading, you just lose count and you lose interest of what you've upgraded. I think that could be rebalanced a little bit more, but otherwise it's really fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this, if you should continue playing. Take it easy and stay frosty.